What's good, y'all? Rich Sosa back in the building with another banger. And before we get started, I just gotta go ahead and say thank the Lord above, King Jesus, for another day and another opportunity. So comment down TG for thank God and where you're tuning in from. And I will definitely be sure to get back to you with the response. So as you can see from the looks of the thumbnail, title, and screen, today we're creating about the 106th build together on this channel that we found, and this is going to be an NBA champion who's actually a big man in the playoffs right now for the Boston Celtics. This is going to be the playoff Kristaps Porzingis build, also coming out to the two-way 3-level shot creator or the 3-level headed monster. This is going to be a build that can pretty much do everything and one of the best heights in the game, man. I'm telling you, the build name will actually come out to the two-way 3-level scoring threat, but all around this archetype is going to be able to do everything at all 3 levels, from finish at the rim, be an outside shooter, and on top of that, even dribble with the ball and play some elite defense. So I just want to say thank you, the Rich family, for coming through every single day and showing your support. But I also want to give all the praise and all the glory to Jesus Christ. So I'm going to open up with a little scripture, and this one's going to be coming out of the book of Deuteronomy 6 verse 5. Love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your strength. And this is a message that I really want to push out to the 2K community, because I feel like us as content creators, we're not talking about the message of God as much. The name Jesus Christ has to be mentioned in this community, and I want to be able to be that little bit of light in one of the darkest communities in gaming out there. And if it's by me doing the good work of God, sharing the gospel of Jesus Christ, is something that I want to start moving forward and pushing in this community to let y'all know that you can place your faith in something bigger than yourself, and that's Jesus Christ. So thank every single one of y'all. God bless you. And if it was your first time coming through, be sure to hit that sub button. If you're new, smash that like button, turn on post notifications to be a part of the Rich family. Now from here, man, let's get into the breakdown of today's build. So the first thing that you want to do to make this build exactly like Kristaps Porzingis, let's put this build under the center position. Now, as far as when it comes towards that height today, let's go with 7 feet and 2 inches. For that weight, let's go with 240 pounds with a 7'6" wingspan. Now, these numbers are essentially perfect, especially when it comes towards the rest of the archetype. Feel free to make any types of changes and adjustments along the way. So from here, let's go ahead and start with the physicals. I'm going to go with a 55 speed, 47 agility, 86 strength with a 75 vertical. Now, I know y'all might be questioning these numbers on the agility and speed, but you can see just how quick and swiftly I'm moving on screen. On top of that, when it comes towards dribbling, this build is going to be a breeze at this height. So as far as when it comes towards that finishing, this is going to be another important area. Let's go with an 85 close shot, 80 driving layup, 75 driving dunk. For that standing dunk, let's go with a 92. And then for that post control, we're going to go all the way up to a 90. Now for that driving layup, for those of y'all who know, you will be able to get the Giannis Antetokounmpo layup style. That's the best in the game. On top of that, you have to think about the upgraded dunk packages. From there, on the standing, we get those elite contact dunks, so even better when it comes towards this archetype. Now, I'm telling you, from top to bottom, there's really no weakness, especially on that offensive end. The takeovers are going to make this build even better, even more so the badges. Now, when it comes towards that shooting today, let's go ahead and put that mid-range shot all the way up to an 86. Also, for that three-pointer, we're going to put this up to an 80. 79 for that free throw. And this already will be able to allow us to get the best jump shots, bases, and releases. Now, on top of that, man, when it comes towards this build on the offense, you have to remember you're a 3-level threat, meaning you can also post up, shoot from deep, and also pull up from anywhere. Now, one of the critical points of this build is going to be the playmaking. So today we're going to go with a pass accuracy of a 71. As you get into that ball handle, let's go with a 60. That speed with ball, I'm taking a minor hit because you can see from the dribbling, I really don't need this on this archetype, neither do you. So I'm going to go with the minimum of a 60, throw the rest of the attributes into more important areas rather than racing them on that speed with ball. So these numbers are perfect. I'd rather throw those extra attribute points into other areas that are actually going to matter. And you can see, man, this video and gameplay with this build definitely proves that speed with ball isn't that much of a factor. Now the pass accuracy, I think this is more than enough to be effective. As far as when it comes towards this defensive end, let's go with an 85 for that interior defense, 62 for the perimeter. On that steal, let's go with a 59, 84 when it comes towards our block today, 75 for that offensive rebound, and an 85 when it comes towards that defensive. So this build from top to bottom, super well rounded. I don't think there's any true weakness. And on top of that, man, if you make it exactly how I bring it to y'all, you're gonna have one of the best, almost max. You're gonna have one of the best footers on the court at all times. So again, man, thank you so much for your support. God bless every single one of you. I truly appreciate y'all making it to this point in the video. Now, when it comes towards these takeovers, we're going to be able to unlock Glass Gunner. You also get Horse, Lost Art, Paint Dominance, Powerhouse, Splash Tower, SWAT Specimen, The Stilts, Great Wall, Intimidator, MIDI Maestro, Physicality, Soft Touch, Spot Up Shooter, The Commander, and Unit. Like I said, bro, any of these takeovers, I think they're going to make a huge difference, especially if you cater towards your own play style. Realistically, the ones that I think you should be aiming towards are going to be the ones that give you a boost towards your strength, three-pointer, and also even when it comes towards possibly the block. You cannot forget about the rebounding, so a few takeovers that I'm going to recommend off the bat: Glass Gunner, Horse, or you can even go with Splash Tower. And even if you wanted to take that risk, Great Wall to get a maxed out strength. Cater towards these takeovers that I'm telling you, you're going to see that there's no true weakness with this archetype today. So once again, man, thank you so much for your support. God bless every single one of you. And if it was your first time coming through, be sure to hit that sub button if you're new. Smash that like button. Turn on post notifications to be a part of the Rich family. And last but definitely not least, with all that being said though, I got one last thing to say. Rich out.